All right, all right. Let's see. This thing should be popping in anytime soon. Anytime soon. And so let's rock and roll. I like to be on time. I like to be early sometimes. So I know that I'm popping in here a little early. Maybe not. But for the sake of TV and all that good stuff, let's just say that I'm in here early. Hello, Tony Young. Hello, Denise. And good evening. Good evening. Welcome to After Dark with Shawn Cornelius. I'm your host, the romantic funny man, Shawn Cornelius. And I got a fantastic debut show lined up for you guys with my first guest of the weekly show. We're going to have a good time. I want to thank everybody for popping in and coming through. So let's get it going. This is kind of like male testosterone week because it's nothing but men this week with their conversations. The ladies were a little bit slow contacting me back, so it's going to be it'll still be fine, ladies. No worries. We'll have this thing for you next week. But I want to say welcome to Smoke. What's up, Tyreek? How you doing? Denise and Tony and some other folks that'll be joining me. But tonight's guest, you guys, I'm so thankful and grateful for people that want to support what I do, my efforts. And this dude is just another one of those talented, fun people to be around. Uh, and he's going to come on here tonight in a few minutes and have conversations. First things first, please, folks, continue to be safe out there. Continue to wear your masks, wash your hands, stay away from the crowds, things that you guys. I know people are planning to go visit folks for Thanksgiving, but please be safe because this thing is real. So, hey, Mika, what's going on? How you doing out there as well? Mika, you should be coming on next week at some time on the show as well. Anita is here. Yeah, so the ladies are coming to support. So let's get right to it. My guest tonight is a very talented, funny comedian. He's also a very talented actor and just all around good guy. He's an actual testosterone looking type dude. So we met each other performing in New York City at comedy clubs. He's in a couple of films that I produced and put together, and he's here tonight. So he's going to tell you about himself, but also we're going to get into his sexy side. Because all men have their macho side, but we also have our sexy side. So let's see what's happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. He should be coming in a few seconds. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Dustin Hempstead. What's up, Dust?
Hey, Shawn. What's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. I'm real good.
Good to see you, man. I know you're doing that real macho thing. It's football. It's Monday Night Football. So
Yeah, man. I got I'm checking my scores. Making,
all right, cool,
but
good deal. I was watching a little bit earlier too, man. So I'm not a fan of any of the
dude,
teams
I don't.
play.
Bro. I mean, yeah. I mean, we got our teams, right? Our teams. You're a Cowboys guy, right?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys guy.
Yeah. I
You're a
mean, you got
49?
screwed this year. Yeah, we had rough seasons, man. Just got to get through it, and hope for a fun game from time to
Yeah,
time.
yeah. You could possibly make some money off the other teams. It's all good, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I know the Niners aren't going to cover, I can't bet on against them though. It sucks because I know that team better than any other team, so I have a best idea if I can make money and which way it would go. But often it's going to go against them this year. But I can't do that. You know what I mean? I can't bet against them. I
Right.
just won't do it.
Dust, I just want you to. I don't know if you can watch the conversation on Facebook, but the ladies
Oh,
they're trying to act like this is their conversation. This is not their conversation. We got people chiming in, talk about. Unfortunately, I'm a Cowboys fan. Steelers, blah, Tampa Bay, whatever. Tampa Bay just started getting something, so be quiet.
oh yeah.
The Steelers, I don't even want to talk about it. Whatever. So it only takes
Well,
one. It only takes one game to go down. Y'all can go undefeated all season. It takes one game to go down in the
yeah.
playoffs. So keep cheering.
Patriots fans know.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Let's see. So Nancy's here,
Yeah.
Mika's here, Tony's here, Denise is here. Nancy's bringing her friends on. So let's get into it, man. Thank you so much for coming on. Hold on, I'm sorry. Mika says we got a ring too. A ring.
She's right. She's right.
A ring. But if you want to
Hey,
talk
they
like
got a
that,
ring.
we got 5 rings.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll leave that alone. We'll talk about. Hey
Yeah.
man,
But she's
again,
got the goat now.
yeah, she's pretty good. It's something to cheer about.
Yeah.
So Dust, man, again, thank you for coming and joining me on the show.
Thank you.
Listen, we've known each other through comedy because sitting there and the way you're talking and communicating, people wouldn't even know that you're a comedian, funny dude. They wouldn't know because you're so.
Sitting there, you're not funny, and so.
No, no, you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
know, some comedians are 24/7. They just pack it on.
Yeah.
But you're not packing it on at the moment. But how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
Oh man, it's been like 10 years, I would say. No, bro. I think I stopped counting at 10, but I think it's probably been almost 12, actually. It's been a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, is it a side thing? Is it a regular thing?
No, I mean, I moved to New York to make it a regular thing, and then it was getting. I mean, I felt like I built really good momentum in a short amount of time, but then I ran out of money, and I wasn't making enough money to just live off of it, just making a little bit here and there. So I started running out of money and went back to work in tech, where I sell software and shit, and then the pandemic hit, and so here we are. You know what I mean? So I'm barely doing it. Frankly, I miss it so much, bro.
Yeah, me as well. I'm 28 years going in 29, so
Yeah.
I do miss being on stage. Obviously, I don't miss it enough to be out there putting myself in any kind of jeopardy. But
Sure.
some nights it gets a little crazy when you're used to, okay, tonight Friday, I could be
Yeah.
in Texas somewhere, Chicago performing. I'm sitting there.
Just in Times Square. LOL. It don't matter. It's so fun once you're there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now, where did you come from?
So I was raised in the Bay, in California. I started comedy in LA, and then I went back to the Bay. Then I went to Seattle and then New York. So I've been a few places doing comedy.
Okay, but you're originally from the West Coast.
I'm a California boy.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's the best part of doing stand up for you since we don't have it at the moment?
Man, it's the bitches. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure that's going to get some comments already.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm just joking. Dude, you know what it is to me, honest to God, is when you're cooking, right? Like when you're up there and you're cooking. And there's a moment for me where like the audience becomes your instruments, and then you can just start playing them. And just you already know your jokes, and then it just becomes a rhythm for me. And then it's just da-da, bam, and you get the big laugh. And then they don't even know, but you're making them laugh when you want them to laugh, and it becomes an instrument. It sounds so good. You know what I mean? So that's my favorite part, is kind of like when it transcends comedy and it becomes something else. That shit, it's so fun though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it is a rush. It's definitely a rush, man. So
yeah.
So have you, now things are kind of opening up a little bit for some folks. Have you done stand up live anywhere in the past month or two?
Just on Zoom, but no, not live. Not live. I mean, it's not stand up on Zoom, but yeah, not live at all, bro. I haven't even tried to find a show to get on, to be frank. I haven't written or anything in so long. I feel like my old shit is a fraud now. Like I wish I would have recorded an album, because I don't really want to go back and talk about it, because the whole world is different now. You know what I mean? So I feel like I have new stuff to talk about. I got to figure out how to word it. But anyway, so I almost want to do that first before I just go out there swinging with my old bullets.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it is kind of difficult to. Well, I'll be honest with you. No matter how much I love it, as far as considering going out there and now look at things coming back around again with this COVID and everything, it's just not. It's not worth it. I mean, it's a livelihood, but if you can't do it because you're sick, then you can't do it. You still can't do anything about your livelihood. So,
well, we have a good friend that's in the hospital from it, right?
Yes,
Kenny's still there, I believe.
Yes, he is. Kenny Ortega, and it's not a secret. It's out in the community. then people were taking donations to help our comrade who's been in the hospital for a while.
Yeah.
And, we can share information later on, because if you want to help donate to help his cause, or just get your prayers, are definitely well needed. And that's, again, knowing that it's a real thing.
I know it's real.
Let's if you don't mind talking about it, you know how real it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had it early on, man. I was an early adopter. You know what I mean? March. I think I had it late March. It was interesting, man. It was really scary, but I don't know if the fear, now that it's been a while since then,
Yes.
I don't know if the fear was really just based in the uncertainty, because there's so much more certainty. We know so much more about it now.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
But when I got it end of March, early April, it was still, it was just like, everyone's going to die. It's still really, anyway, you just didn't know what was going to happen. And so it felt like, you remember when you were a kid and you play basketball with an adult, and
Mhm.
and they're letting you win.
Right. Yeah.
And but deep in your heart, at any moment they can just start blocking your shots.
Smashing, yes.
Yeah, at any moment. And and you shouldn't lose to your grandfather because he's a grandpa, but like he's still gonna beat your ass.
Right. Right.
Because you're 5 and he's 58. Like you're gonna get smoked.
You have that hope, though.
Yeah. So COVID felt like that, where like I felt like I was doing okay, but at any moment it could switch. You know what I mean? And there were a couple of days when it did. Like there was one day where I couldn't breathe. My girl was here and she thought I was mad at her because I was embarrassed. I didn't want to come out of my bedroom because I couldn't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she
Right.
thought I was giving her the silent treatment. I was like, no, I couldn't talk.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? I was so scared. That day was scary as hell.
So what do you say to folks, Dush, that are not really taking this seriously, man? What do you say, like, right now, to people who are traveling, people who are just like, I guess because it didn't happen to me or someone close to me, they're just kind of casually going about just doing things and putting other people in jeopardy.
Yeah, I mean, just be careful, I suppose. I have empathy for both. I understand why people do it. This shit's exhausting. You know what I mean? This lifestyle is exhausting. So I understand it
Right.
at the core why someone would go and travel, even if it's just with a small group of people. I have, so I can't. After I had it, I went to Arizona and I
Okay.
was in there. So I got to be honest. I mean, I'm guilty of traveling afterwards.
Right.
But I felt like I had the antibodies, and now they don't really know if it's anyway. So I traveled. It ended up being the weekend that Arizona popped off and like had 1 billion cases. It was Memorial Day weekend. So I understand the need to travel. I haven't really traveled since then, but just be careful is my message. I don't,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my, just be careful. Like I'm not going to see my family for Thanksgiving. And
Right. That was my next question. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, and how are you feeling now after coming off of? And are you doing anything different? And then we can move along. Are you doing anything different to keep yourself healthier than you were before you had it?
Yeah, I mean, I smoked like a pack a day before that. I don't smoke. I don't smoke anymore, much, but barely anything. So yeah, not smoking is one, and then I'm trying to eat healthy, and I'm kickboxing.
Yeah, you
You know
look
what I
like
mean?
you're a little smaller than earlier in the year.
Maybe, but I put on another 20 after I quit smoking. So it was. It's a never-ending struggle, dude.
It's always something, man.
God, man, I was so happy. I just stepped on the scale. I was like, come on, bro.
All right, man. Okay, well, that's all. It's all wonderful, man. And, on a straight level, brother. You look like you're keeping yourself together. And
What about on a gay level? Do I look very handsome? I'm
I
playing.
can't answer that. I can't.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
can't.
just playing.
Yeah, no, I know, and you're not gonna reel me into that. Like I have thoughts. Like I can help you out with that conversation. There are women online. You can ask them. They are on the live right now.
Ladies,
because I don't know though. Here's the thing.
let me get a wink.
You might have lost a few of them when you made that comment.
No, that's not true. Because Denise said I was a nasty boy, but no one's commented really since then except for Nova, who said she got it super early. It is real. Of course it's real. The shit sucks.
Yes. Handsome, both of you. See,
Oh, thanks, Nova.
See how sweet that is? Nova's fantastic. And Mika says, "I." You know what "I" means, so that's good too. Thank you, Mika. Love you. So that's cool, man. Well, let's jump into the next phase, man, where we moved on and did some work together. You
Yeah.
were I asked you to be in the feature film,
Yeah.
whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And
That was fun, man.
you did a great job. And have you done any acting before that?
Yeah, so I mean, not a ton, right? I had just actually gotten out of I went through a bunch of acting school classes for like the year leading up to that, actually.
Yeah.
Some school here in Manhattan. I don't remember the name. But anyway, so that and then, just some shorts with friends and I would consider it acting, but I just do my character, Nicky the Nose, that's acting, I would say.
I've seen Nikki. Yeah, I've seen Nikki Nose.
Good old Nicky.
Okay. But you played the role of Vinny,
Right.
who was actually an informant.
You snitched.
He was a snitch
Yeah.
to myself and my detective partner Fish, who played by Omar Moore.
Fish, yeah. What a great name.
And we had so much footage. That footage didn't make it in the movie, but I showed it by itself on social media.
Yeah.
But you also, I took that character and wrote the prequel. So
Yeah.
you had several scenes in the prequel Baker where you
Yeah.
played Vinny, which showed how Vinny connected with
Right.
Baker and Fish. So you did that, and that's still coming out. That's
Yeah.
definitely
What's up
coming
with
out.
that project? Are you done with it?
Well, yeah. What happened with it was, man, trying to get things edited through the process, and then again, COVID hit the dude that was supposed to be editing it for me.
Oh, you got COVID?
Well, no, he didn't get COVID, but it started messing around. The time he works for the mayor, so now when that thing, he had to go and video, camera guy for the mayor. He had no time to do anything. Matter of fact, I might be able to find that when this show is over, and show a clip of that tonight.
All right. Yeah,
But
do it.
but then we also did another project. But before this project, you're working on a project now with Omar. You can tell the people about that one real quick.
Well, shit, there's two. And the first one was one we paused in February. Shit, what's that one called, dude? The
Paper.
Yeah. We've done a lot of work on that, but that's on hold. And then the new project, I don't even know the name of that one, to be honest with you.
Am I gonna have to say the name of the project?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I do my research.
I should do my research.
Web of Lies.
Web of Lies. Wait, is that this? Okay.
That's the one you're doing. That's the one you're doing now. I'm in that one as well.
I hope Omar's not watching. I'm so sorry.
He probably will see this one. So
I'm so sorry.
If not, I'll tag him in it to make sure he sees.
I will write these things down.
Yeah. So you're doing that. So I hope you didn't forget the name of the one that you just did with me.
Confessions.
There you go. Because I was like, if you forget that one, I'm definitely not showing that clip.
No, bro, I just, you know what it is? I don't think about the name of the project. Maybe I should, but it's just I don't even put it away. I don't know why.
Jeez. All right, so I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what we're going to do really quick. I did find the episode of Baker really quick. So like I like to play fantasy sometimes. So let's act like you're sitting on the couch on the set on the talk show, and you introduce the clip. It's called The Deal. And then I'll show the clip.
Wait.
I'm gonna show the clip to Baker, the prequel, right now.
Oh shit! So this is the one we filmed
in the
Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the first scene, not the alley.
No, not the alley.
No, this is the one we set in the park.
In the park. Okay.
You're making me do more work than I need to.
No, I'm just trying to remember. You listen. I'm so grateful you put me in so many different things. I'm trying to remember which ones you're talking about.
Yeah, this is the park scene.
Yeah. Okay. And you're trying to. I got to remember my lines. I mean, this was a year ago. Hold on.
No, you don't have to do the lines. I'm gonna show. Oh,
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is us in the park. Roll the tape.
You must be sipping, man.
I am, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't remember. I still wouldn't.
All right, here comes the clip, man.
I'm sorry. You got the volume on this? You got the sound on?
Can you see it?
I can see it. Do you have sound on too or no?
Yeah, the sound is on. I hope they can hear it out there.
I don't know. I can't hear it.
You can't hear it coming through the speaker on Facebook?
Damn, look at that gut. Weird. I don't know. I can't hear it.
You can't hear it coming through the speaker on Facebook?
All that situation.
There it is.
Just as sure as I handled you in that alley 2 months ago. It's on now. The sound is on now. All right, listen. Don't handle this. You don't owe me. And the next time I take care of your daughter.
All right.
Hurry up, we need daytime.
Yeah. One step at a time. Like I said, text. Almost. I'm on the cusp. Good.
Right. Next time you see me, I have those papers for your daughter. It's done. That's it, man.
Yeah.
Give it up for yourself.
Dude, great job. I hate watching myself. Makes me sick.
Oh man, sorry about that first. I guess because I had my headphones plugged in, the sound was coming just straight through. But it's okay, brother. It's all good. But that was Baker, the prequel, that scene called The Deal with Dustin in it, man. So you don't have to worry about that. So then we moved on, right? And you did some other projects. And before we do the break, the half break, we'll show that next one, the most recent one, The Confession.
Oh, done. Yeah.
Yeah, are you thinking about doing more acting as you continue to move in your career?
Yes. I mean, I think it's I find it to be really challenging. I'm really thankful you guys keep putting me in these projects, you and Omar, because I frankly think I got a lot of work to do. So I'm thankful for the opportunities. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's fun, man. You know what I mean? I mean, just incredible fun.
It's all good. That day I tried to wear black. They say when you wear black, you look slimmer, but my skin was still poking out a little bit as well. So that didn't help me either. So we look like two Humpty Dumptys sitting in the park, bro.
That's the most I've ever weighed at, in fact, is like that month, I believe. That's my thickest. That's my thickest.
Year, we did that last year, like October.
Yeah. It was early. It was still warm. Football season had started. I remember that. Yeah.
So I appreciate that. We're gonna put that out. I'm gonna put that out soon. And then you moved on to some other things, man. But that's awesome. That's awesome. So what else before we go into the break? Anything else? Any entertainment field that you want to do? You want to work behind the camera or do things like that?
No, not really. I'm just trying to create so podcasting. I've got all the tools I need. I've got my mic. Well, you probably can't see it right now. Anyway, I've got everything. But then I realized I don't want to just I don't want to just serve content to serve content. Like I want to have something to say.
Right.
And then I realized I don't really know what I have to say. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't want to come with no plan, but to be honest, I'm like, I don't know what I could add to the mix of all the content that exists that would be unique, frankly, to be honest with you. So I'm sitting on it, trying to figure out what I would do.
Okay, cool. I want to just step off for a second and say hello to Miss Mildred. Miss Mildred is a mother figure to me. So she just popped on and said,
"Hi, Miss Mildred."
So yeah, she's my best friend's mom, and
cool.
Yeah, so just want to say hello, and everybody else that might have popped in and joined. I see Donna has come on, and there's a few people that have jumped in here, and basically it's just women. This is why I like doing this show, because there's one dude, I don't know if he's still there, Jeremiah. He might still, and Tyreek. I don't know if Tyreek is still there, but it's majority women, and women always have something to say.
Ladies.
Yeah. So let's jump into the next project.
All right.
Let's jump into Confessions.
Okay.
And you did an awesome job, man. And Confessions is actually up for, it's in an awards show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't.
So quick.
I'll know soon about things, but I'll tell you a little secret maybe at the end of this thing. But yeah, you did an awesome job taking it. And confessions, basically, you tell them what you think confessions it was about without telling them what it was about. We're going to show a short clip.
Okay. It's just someone trying to process and reconcile what they've done wrong in the past, and make good out of it while being true to who they were.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing about what you're saying.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Tyreek, who was on the set, was a production assistant, said you took your role in confession seriously. He punched me in the face after he rapped. So he's telling what it is without telling what it is. So let's jump in really quick, man, to confessions and show them what. Yeah, he's a funny guy. So let's just show them confessions really quick, and then they can see what's happening with you.
Oh man.
Yes, I did it. I did it over and over and over again. See, that's all I knew from the time I was a little kid, like 7, 8 years old. It's the only way I knew how to get my point across, get my message across to people. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes, like that's the only way. In my mind, it's a dark place. You know what I mean? And I know there's probably other ways out there, but for me, that's the only way I knew how to get results. And when I wanted results, I did it. It's just confusing because you see someone that's going through this and then they say, no, it's okay. And they take the guy back. So obviously it's for some people, it's okay. I mean, for me, when I wanted results, I did it. When I wanted to make sure someone knew my point, I did it. When I wanted a little sex, I did it. It's just, I know what I did was wrong. And I mean, I know what happened to my mom was wrong. I know that what I did to my wife, the mother of my children, I knew that was wrong. I mean, fuck, I even did this to my own mother, and she never laid a hand on me except to give me a hug. But I still did it. I made her one of my victims. So I just want to say right now, Mom, I'm sorry. And I wish that I would have said that when you were still here. I wish that Dad would have said that to you, but I'm saying it for him now. I realize it's never right to put your hands on anyone for any reason other than self-defense. But other than that, there's no reason. And I'm sorry that I did it, but, well, I'm not going to use alcohol as a defense. I was sick. It's a sickness, and I had it. I was sick. But today, I'm a counselor. I do this. I help people out who have gone through domestic violence, and I've dedicated my entire work week, every single week. That's all I do. I just work with people to help right the wrongs in their minds, really help them go fix this situation in their brain, help them recover from what they went through. I also help men that pull this crap on women. It's this unspeakable act. So I'm doing my best to right the wrongs I've done. Anyway, my name is Don. Thank you for listening.
There it is. There it is. Great job, man. Great job. Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you. Great job doing it.
Yeah.
I hate, man, that was hard to watch.
You know, I mean, even though I wrote it, you know, again, it really, when someone takes your work and puts it out there like that, and the emotion is there. And, you know, just me sitting here watching it again, even though I've edited the film and I've been on it, it's there, brother. So I want to thank you so much again because that's a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? That's to me in the world, domestic violence is a serious thing. And I wanted to write something because of kind of like, okay, I did, but I'm a survivor and I'm going to help right some of the wrongs that I did. And you pulled off the emotion and made it. So thank you again, my brother. And hopefully,
thank you, man.
You know, it's recognized, not just because I did it. I want it to be recognized to help somebody. And you helped me do that. So I appreciate you,
man. No, dude. Yeah, it's super hard. I mean, it's hard to tackle anything like that. So even to write it, you know what I mean? It's tough. Yeah. So if you can help people in the process, it's hard for me to not, like in hearing it and like waiting, because I speak so slowly, you know, and like I have a lot of pauses when I speak. So when I listened to it, when we were playing it, I had a bunch of punchlines but they were terrible. It's hard to hear something serious and not want to poke fun at it, especially when it's yourself. Like for me anyway. You know what I mean?
No worries. So listen, man, we're going to take a short break and we're going to come back.
Right.
And we're going to get into the sexy side.
All right. Let's talk about sex.
We're going to get into that whole deal and
like emotions or the physical act.
Whatever we need to discuss, brother. Whatever
you baby. With. Yeah.
After dark.
Let's do it.
Come on right back after this short little break. I'm gonna show the trailer for Confessions, and we'll be back with more Dustin.
How much time? How much time we got?
For a break?
Yeah. Like, is it bathroom time or is it like, a minute, 4 minutes?
You need to take a bathroom break?
No, I don't know. I just wanted to know. Is it 30?
What's the problem?
There's no problem. Good.
Yes, I did it. And I did it over and over and over again.
The bad part was I had to steal to get what I wanted, to satisfy my wants, my needs, and my desires.
I mean, everything seemed so good and perfect. Until...
But none of that mattered. Because I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. And what I wanted was...
I know. Stress, no sleep, overeating, over drinking, sex partner after sex partner with no protection. I mean, but I felt like you failed me at times. My confession?
My confession?
My confession is...
My confession?
Thank you for listening.
It's a good trailer, man.
Yeah, man. Very good stuff there. Welcome back to, I was going to say, welcome back to Confessions. Welcome back to After Dark with Shawn Cornelius.
I'm going to start snitching on myself.
And my guest, special guest, comedian, actor, good friend, Dustin Hempstead. He made it back from the bathroom, so we're good. Okay, Mildred, good night. Take care. She said she was staying to watch the trailer, then sleep. Have a good night. And
hi, Mildred.
So you're back, and you're good. So let's get into After Dark, the conversation, man, that I'm sure ladies were waiting for. Show basically in a nice way. I wrote a book called Expressions of Love and Romance. So that's the basis of the show, where we just talk about, grown folks talk about love, romance, relationships, and would like to get a man's point of view on things, as the ladies will chime in, but it's grown folk talk. So what is your outlook on love, man? Do you love love? Do you enjoy love? Do you understand love? Do you not love love? What does Dustin feel about love?
Well, if you're talking about it in the romantic sense, I mean, I don't have much time for it. You know, you know, that's not a game I play. You know, I like to keep things at a certain distance
Okay.
for a certain amount of time, and then I like to move on. And that's not because I'm like, I don't even really have the option to move on. A lot of times I'll move on to nothing.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm. So you don't like to get to that point of feeling that actual love thing.
No, sir. I don't think I ever have.
That was my next question, because it was, have you ever been in quote unquote love, the definition?
I mean, no, but I've hated some people, so maybe.
Well,
You know what I mean?
That's a different. So you love to hate that certain people, but
I've certainly gotten to know some people to the point where I've hated them. You know what I mean? But I'm kidding. But no, I don't want to. You know, the only place the only purpose it serves for me is I do want to have kids and leave a legacy, but I couldn't really care less about the first part, which is the relationship that would be good for the kids to see.
right. So you just want the other stuff.
Yeah, I want the weekends. I want to take my kids to Disneyland. You know, let their mom raise them, just like my dad did. I want to do it like my dad and his father before him. I don't want to. Look, man, the reality is, I don't feel I don't like to get too involved. That's the truth.
Okay, and listen, there's nothing wrong with that, and I hope you can the comments as they're coming up, so you can respond to them as well.
Oh, what are they saying?
Nova had a couple. Vulnerability is difficult, and then she said ego. I don't know if she meant you had an ego. I don't.
Hey, yeah, what?
So that's just in real time. So she'll
Nova, you eat what ego, Nova?
So as she gets her thoughts together for her comeback, all right, so that's cool. So you've never been, she said, at least you're honest, you've never been married then, you've never been on that level deep.
No.
And still, now you just said something important though, that you said you're trying to be like your grandfather and your father, but is there a specific reason, if you don't mind, since you brought him up, that you don't want to venture into that other side and you're sticking to like a family tradition type thing, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments. Mika, it's June 17th. And I don't have any hurt, Denise. What the hell's going on here?
See what happens? I told you when you got
Come on, Shawn.
are going at you, bro.
I don't need this right now, man.
Well, I'll let you know, because there's going to come a whole bunch of stuff off of this. So, but again, it's your honesty, which is fine. And they're going to go and connect it to being hurt and not wanting to expose or be vulnerable on whatever level. But everybody doesn't have to want to. Relationships, marriage, all that stuff is not for everyone.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And whatever your experiences are, your experiences basically set up what you feel and how you feel about certain things. So this is not even a wrong thing, because it's about how you feel. You are afraid. You don't know how. You're okay. You're honest. So if Nova says you're afraid, and she says you don't know how to love, you're okay, and you're honest.
So,
listen.
So you're in a bad shape, but at least you're not lying about it.
Right. Basically, what she's saying, trying to give you props and take you down at the same time.
Yeah.
No, and then you're no different than, let's say, a woman who says, I just don't, I just want to be involved on this level, and that's it. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they've been in a situation that they just don't feel like that's them. Listen, if you don't want to go to college, you're not college material, you don't go to college. Everybody's not supposed to go to college. Everybody's not meant to do certain things. But on this show, basically, they're going emotions right now. They're going emotions.
That's fine.
And you know how that is. So, okay, so let's go into the lust then. And obviously, you enjoy the physical. We don't have to get detailed, but you want to be involved. Do you love the physical?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to be careful about how I respond to this. You know
No,
what I mean?
because you did say having kids and taking the kids to on trips and things like that. So there's a side of you that enjoys that part of it. But and obviously the physical is there. Like look, I'll be honest with you. I tell people right off the top, yeah, I enjoy sex. Do I need it necessarily? No, I don't, but I enjoy it. I mean, I don't know too many people that haven't had bad experiences that don't enjoy the physical act for whatever their reasons are. So
Right.
Again, you enjoy that part. You sound like you just enjoy the good stuff.
Yeah, I don't want any of the bad stuff.
You know what? You know what's so crazy about it?
Sex, vacations, nope, dinners at Nobu. That's it.
Yeah, but the arguing and the questioning and the nagging and this and the women, like I've had women tell me on this show, they don't like clingy men. So they want certain things, but they don't want the man to be too clingy. So we do have our own stipulations. Hey, if more men were honest, it would be better relationship. Exactly. Nova says,
right.
I'm not meant for marriage either. I'm speaking from experience. I do love my kids. They will open your heart. Yeah, okay. So let's take the kids out of this. Let's not talk about the kids. Let's talk about you as an adult. Right. So, but that's cool. So you enjoy that type of thing. Are you a nurturing type of dude in a relationship? Are you the guy that's that's chivalry and opens the doors and gives your woman gifts and those kind of things?
Nah, only when I'm in trouble. Honest to God. Like when I'm in trouble, then I do it all. I pull out all the stops. I'll write a poem. You know what I mean?
Listen, I swear, this is why we have these conversations, because again, women don't feel, some women, I got to keep putting stuff in front, don't feel like men can be honest. And then when you're honest, then sometimes they have a problem. These ladies seems to be okay with the honesty, but I wonder if you were in a relationship with them, would they still feel the same way
that's funny.
As they feel now?
That's funny. Hey, no, you just want the sex. At least you're honest.
Like how many women will actually go for that? Like if they say that on here, I can't call them fibbers or liars, but if you walk up to a woman that wants to be with you and you say, "Nah, listen, I just want to have the physical thing, and we can go out to dinner and hang out, but that's as far as it goes." Especially if they're not on that level. Mika says, "I can go without sex, but I love it." Yeah, okay. Nova says, Dustin, and she's smiling with the heart. Mika says, "Hell yeah." There's nothing wrong with that, man. So what does a woman, or what is there anything a woman can do to change that or adjust your way of thinking? Not try to do it, but just if there's someone that comes along that can open that up in you, is there?
No, that door's closed.
Okay.
That door's closed, and then I did a what do you do when you work with steel and you shut it? You
weld it closed.
Yeah, I welded it closed. Yeah.
Jesus, I used to do a little welding with my stepdad. That's a serious. It's closed.
Yeah, it's closed, man.
Chip that away.
It's like a tank.
Okay. Hey, look, man, it's all good, brother. So at least again, you're putting it out there and you're comfortable with that. You're a grown dude, so it ain't like all right, so let's jump into on that same level. Same level, so we know that that's a situation with you. Don't see marriage in your future. You just want to get with someone and possibly date with them and have children.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care about the kids. I'm just saying, if I was more making a joke about my lineage, but I wouldn't want to have kids without the nucleus there. I wouldn't want to do that. It's just too challenging. I know it's still beautiful, Nova, to have kids and all that good stuff, but I don't want to be in the situation where I have kids and I'm not with them. So I don't really want kids. I just want to be solo and the way that I give. This is cheesy, but it's true. The way that I give and receive love is through comedy, which is why I miss comedy so much. Because I don't like the love part of me. It comes through stand up only. A little bit to my family. I'm not the best son, but I try my best. You know what I mean? But I made a decision like early on in stand up. Like that's how I was going to give and receive my love was stand up.
Okay, we all have our platforms, whatever it is.
Yeah. And then, the female stuff is just sex.
Okay. Well, all right. So what give me your top 3 things that turn you on about a woman that would say, yo, I want to, outside of a physical, I want to have sex with her. I would love to have sex with her. Does it have to
Outside of the physical?
Yeah. Is it just physical for you?
I like them nice and dumb, you know?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you're kidding. I don't know if you're kidding or not. So
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide until you tell me you're not telling that you're lying.
I'm just saying. Outside of sex, I mean, for me, I'm very so just the physical, how they look, but that's obvious. To me, I like a nice, smart woman. You know, someone.
Sylvia, he was joking.
Sylvia.
Yeah, she thinks you're serious because she was like, she was like, "Wow, I'm done. Bye." She came in late, so I don't think she knows that you're a stand-up comedian. You're a comedian.
Sylvia, I was joking.
Just kidding, Sylvia. It's a joke.
No.
But you know, so.
This is what.
Look at Denise, Dustin. See that you got to be able to understand, ladies and gentlemen that are watching. When I tell you who's on the show, you have to remember who's on the show. I promoted it, comedian actor. When I brought him on the show, I said comedian. So you just have to wait and see if he's serious or not before you cut us off. Don't cut us off. You got to have a little sense of humor. Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Sylvia be up in the club just fucking boom before the punchline. Come on, Sylvia.
She'd be like, "Give me my check. I'm finished." Look who's sitting behind him on the wall, Sylvia. Legend, comedian legends. Those are his guys, Richard and Rodney. So okay. So all right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, I like a woman. I mean, I like a little dirty talk. You know what I mean? I like when a woman could be a little filthy. You know, texting and that kind of stuff. You know, before sexting. You know, I like that build up. I like that. I like to play around, like that foreplay, but that what's the word I'm looking for? Like that emotional foreplay, you know, like just verbal.
Right.
You know what I mean? To set, I like that. That turns me on in a woman. Intelligence, but intelligence is too broad. I don't know. Honest to God, don't bother me about football. That is important to me. I hate being. That's so. I guess the point is there to be able to be understood.
Right.
That I want to watch football. No, but it's important to me, man. Like I was dating someone and she got so mad about football, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't. Like, I don't care. I love football. It's 2020. There's nothing else happening in my life right now. I need this so bad.
Well, see, and again, ladies, that's a compromise and getting to understand who you're with and what their loves are or their not loves. Like women love to shop. You know, I know there's some women that if you mess around with them when they're shopping, they go crazy. When you talk to them about their shopping, they go nuts. So that's good. It's good to understand. I'm watching them too. I see you when they popped up. So I was like, who said emotional intelligence? Mika says sense of humor because you got jokes, right? See, so she says you probably would definitely want a woman who has a sense of humor. Now, that's one. That women like sometimes you can be too funny. Just like I don't like too many comics when they're around talking and joking all the time. Just because I'm a comedian, but you got to have a little sense of humor. Don't try to out-joke me, like, you know what I'm saying? I hate
that's annoying. I do. I don't know if it turns me on, but I sure as hell like to hang out with a girl that, like, I was hanging out with a girl yesterday, group of people, but there was a girl that I was mainly hanging out with, and she laughed at everything I said. And I mean, I liked her so much for that. You know what I mean?
Well, you appreciate the support, whether the joke is
yeah, dude. It was the best, dude. I couldn't miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no more setups. I was just punchline. Bam, bam, bam.
You need to take her wherever you go to perform, right? That kind of chick?
Yo, for sure. Some dude at the table at some point goes, Well, at least she thinks you're funny, huh? I said, no, you're just not listening. You just hate it.
There's
Yeah.
the hate right there. There's the hate came. And no,
Yeah.
stop yelling at me with those capital letters. I hate shopping, Shawn. Like I know this about you. You know what I'm saying? So she's
Nova doesn't like to shop?
I guess not from her capital letters.
Oh, well, because you said women like to shop.
Yes. If, like I said, if you're with a woman and you try to disturb her or disrupt her shopping, some women just don't. They don't.
Just as an example, Nova.
Listen, man. You know, I see why sometimes you probably don't want to get deeper involved. You know what I mean? I'm not even like we're not even dating, and she's arguing with me. And yelling and both. Here comes me.
Nova.
I hate it too. Okay, girls.
Well, what do they like? I want to
didn't
know what
say
they like.
all of y'all. I said some. Quote, if she gone, you're with it.
If she's grinning, you're winning.
If she's grinning,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, of course. Listen, man, you're getting in trouble just being honest. See what happens when you're honest?
Yeah, that's the problem. Hi, Wanda. Wanda's here. Yeah, the honesty is.
Yes. Good evening, Wanda.
But I hate liars, dude. I hate being lied to, bro. You want to talk about a turn off?
Yeah, knock it out.
I mean that when I get lied to, bro.
Your top three. Your top three.
Lying, snitching, stealing.
Sound like you were criminals, brother. Like you did criminals. Thank you, Nova. Love you too. You're like lying, stealing. Where you be hanging out at, bro?
My boys. I mean, lying. I don't even know, like as a core value as a human, for me, integrity is just the most important thing. I don't even know if I have other core values. For me, it's about being honest and expecting honesty, period. And then everything else can go from there. But there's no foundation of trust between two humans. I don't care about a relationship, sexual or non. The moment you're lying to me, we're good. We're not good anymore. We're done.
Right.
I had a high school jock I was dating that used to say that to make me smile. What did he say?
If I was mad about something, what would he give us one thing, Nanyata, while she figures that out and tells us, let's have a little bit more fun before we close. Our time is flying past us, man.
Yeah, I know, it's quick.
I thank you now, and I'll thank you again at the end, but thank you so much, man. This has been great fun for me, and I appreciate it when I can sit down with a bro, have an honest conversation, someone that I respect. So I appreciate you for your conversation, your honesty, man, your talent and everything. So thanks for coming.
Thank you, man.
So I do this thing at the end of the show called Favorite Sevens. Now it's the Favorite Sevens, it's called. And I'm going to say something, and you're going to tell me your favorite. I'm going to give you like 7 things. All right?
Okay.
So this can definitely help someone out there that's paying attention that doesn't want to get married and might just want to date you and don't want to go far. Figure out your favorite stuff. All right. Number 1, favorite food.
Pasta.
Number 2, favorite song.
She Never Seen by Mac Dre.
I'm not familiar with it. Okay. It's your favorite.
It's a Bay Area classic.
Okay, say it again. What's the name of it?
It's called She Never Seen.
Okay.
And the artist name is Mac Dre. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. He's been dead for like 15 years now. I see it. You're grinning, you're winning. Mac Dre. Rest in peace.
Cool. Number 3, favorite all-time movie.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Okay. Macho.
That shit's dope. Look, it's about a funny rabbit who gets a girl way above his pay grade.
Yes.
But because she's grinning, he's winning.
That's the way you use other people's material. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called back.
Favorite state.
California.
Favorite time for love making.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. All right, 2 in the afternoon.
So I'm a big afternoon guy.
Okay, you reference big, like you're trying to have that kind of competition with me right now. Like
no.
Big time.
My favorite time.
My best time is 2 p.m. I'm at my biggest.
I'm an average size afternoon guy.
All right. Pass that on.
That's not what I meant, Shawn.
Well, no, you can look at the ladies when you're talking about that. It's all good. Favorite comedian all time.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. And favorite crush, celebrity crush?
Man, Kylie Jenner.
As long as it ain't Bruce, you're all right with me, brother. But then again, you've been honest all this time, so
it can't be Bruce. Bruce doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
It's
look,
whatever.
I know him as Bruce. Remember Eddie Murphy? I know him as Bruce.
Yeah, I know.
Mama
I
named
know.
Bruce. I'm gonna call him Bruce.
I know. Wait, Caitlyn. Yeah, but no. Either way, I'm not attracted to Bruce or Caitlyn.
Good deal, man. Hey, listen.
Hey, can you imagine? I'm sorry. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if your boy got transitioned and you were like, damn, bro? I just thought about like that. What if one of his homies was like, damn, you look good now, Bruce?
So I can't imagine that, brother. But
I can't imagine. I'm not saying it was more of a rhetorical. Like that would be
no. I get it because
weird...
I got to be honest with you. Like there were some, like you look on TV or look in magazines that you don't even know, and then you turn the page and they tell you this used to be a dude, and some of them look better than some women. Not all women, ladies, because I don't want y'all to start out. Some women.
Yeah. Don't start with your cackling and bird shit over there.
Capital letters and everything. Hey, Dust, let the people know where they can find you, man, and follow you on social media.
Oh, man. Dustin Hempstead pretty much everywhere. Dustin.Hempstead at Instagram, at Dustin Hempstead on Twitter, Dustin Hempstead on Facebook. That's it.
And look out for him again in the films. Baker, Prequel. Also,
Web of Lies
coming out. And also, you just saw us part in Confessions. And who else? Sir. Who knows what else I'm gonna write, because the man is always ready to jump and do work. So Dust, really quickly, honestly, if you have something last to say to the people, take about a minute and just give the people a message.
Well, first of all, just thank you, ladies, everyone that was chiming into the conversation. I appreciate that. It was fun. Other than that, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, since we've been honest, let's get through this. This shit's terrible. I mean, I'm grateful to have this conversation, but in a second, I'm going to turn this screen off and be alone in my living room like most of you are, or alone with a person you've been alone with for 7 months. So it's still kind of being alone. It sucks, but let's get through it. Let's get through Thanksgiving and all this shit. And then, someday we'll all be hanging out again as a group.
Yes, sir.
Having fun without masks.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. And as I always say in parting, y'all, please go with God in your heart, have a peace of mind, and have a wonderful, wonderful tomorrow. And again, be safe. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow night, got another very special guest going to be on the show, comedian, actor, now writer, director. He wrote his own film, and it's out on Amazon Prime called The Stuff. Rob Stapleton will be here after dark with me. So thank you again, Dustin. God bless you, man. Love you, man.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
All right. Love you too, man. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.